think so.
Yep.
Sure.
I'm really excited for today.
Awesome.
What's making you so excited?
Well, because you have a finish.
I do.
Can we say hi first?
Oh, so hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Fibre Friends. Episode 38.
Wow.
I know, eh?
38.
So glad you keep track of that.
It's my job.
She knows that we won't.
Because I'm guessing you had no idea it was 30 now.
Oh.
I did have to check this morning. I also had to scroll back and see what I wore in the last few episodes, so I didn't repeat it. Haven't worn this yet, so we're good to go.
I always wear a black top, so whatever.
See, and I know I
have like a million of them.
haven't worn this because I just bought it.
There you go. There you
I
go.
like it. I thought it was
It is-
paw prints at first, but it's
Well,
not.
It's like ink blots, but
Yeah.
it's really, really pretty, actually. Hi, I'm Adrian.
Hi, I'm Louise.
I'm Caroline. Hello.
So it's been a couple weeks. Beginning of the new year is always a little crazy,
Yeah.
I find. So we jump back into the craziness of real life after the quiet of Christmas.
Yeah.
Quiet
Okay,
of
my
Christmas.
Christmas was quiet.
You're how many days off?
I
20.
had 24.
But who's counting?
24 days off. But, you really
Oh.
didn't have those off. So I think it's a little misleading.
You worked
Because
some
you
of those,
worked.
didn't you?
I worked as little as possible. I worked the last weekend right before I went back to work. I put in about 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then I did a little bit of work New Year's Eve. I set up my course for Queens. So
Okay.
I put in like 2 or 3 hours of work. I was really diligent about not doing work. And it totally bit me in the ass the first week back at work. I'm like, I'm screwed. But that's okay. I have survived that first week back at work and
Yeah.
2 weeks back at work. And we are okay now.
It's
Oh,
already
good.
been, I know it's not been a week.
This
It's
is the
been-
18th already.
I know.
I
We're
know.
over halfway through January.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. See, this is my theory. You want to hear my theory about spring?
Yeah.
We're halfway through January, so it's like gone.
Mhm.
February's short,
Yes.
and March is spring.
March really isn't
No.
spring. We live in Canada. Who are you fooling?
And spring doesn't happen until
Sometimes
like,
even April isn't spring.
like officially spring is like what, the 3rd week of March? So you still have to get through most of March.
Yeah.
Before you even get to like
See,
the
it's
realm of
It's
spring.
the way you word it. Most of March.
See, the
Just
thing
a
is
little
that
bit of
I
March.
love winter. So
3
I'm
weeks is
not
not a little
I'm
bit
not
of
in a big
March.
rush for it to be over. We still really haven't had
We
much
haven't
of a
had it.
winter.
No, we haven't. That is true.
This weekend is probably the first taste of it we've really had since November. I thought we were going to be in for a wonderful, cold, snowy winter, and then it kind of went down the toilet.
It's been warm.
It's been, well,
been
no, it
crazy.
hasn't. It's been
Well, this week's been cold.
but it's
But
been warm-ish.
It has been warmish.
Right?
I mean, it hasn't been like we haven't had any minus
hasn't
30
been
days.
No, that's right. And, no one likes that. But, minus 10, minus 15 with lots of beautiful snow.
Yeah.
I love that. And I'm
fine with that,
still
too.
waiting for it.
I hope it.
You know
we
what?
actually. Get
I'm
a big
okay with you getting
snowstorm.
lots of snow. If it all comes at once, and then they let me stay home for a day or two while all the roads get cleared, and then it can just be cold and the snow can stay, totally happy for you to have snow.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
don't
nobody
trucking
likes
through it
driving.
I understand that because you know what? I'm pretty lucky. John loves driving in that stuff. He
Yeah.
loves it. I mean, he finds it really fun. We've got snow tires. We've got 4-wheel drive. He loves it.
Yeah.
And he's very good at it. And I just let him drive everywhere in the winter. And I work from home. So, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, so
So,
I
yeah,
can't afford to
you
love
might
winter.
change.
Exactly.
You
That is
might
very
change your
true.
tune if you had to be somewhere for 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Across the city, scraping your car off.
I agree.
That
so,
might-
you
yeah.
know, I do recognize that my love of winter is situational.
Yeah.
yes.
But
So wanna
actually,
hear a
I do like
funny
winter,
story.
too.
Funny story.
So
Yeah.
a couple mornings ago, we had some freezing rain and some ice on the car.
Yes.
Yes.
So I go to my car and I chuck all my stuff in and I turn on to start warming it up and I go grab the little scraper and I just had one of the little hand scrapers. And it was a little thicker than I had anticipated. So I grabbed onto the door handle and I went to go put some weight on the scraper and my 2 legs went whoop! And I'm like, wah! On the door handle. And so I was like, open the car door, sat inside. I'm like, not moving until it's defrosted. So I sat there for 15 minutes. I'm like, I'll be late for work. I don't care. That's not happening again.
Oh, man.
So yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Everyone's like, did you pull your groin in? And I'm like, it was a really weird slow-mo thing. Like, I felt my feet go, but there was nothing I could do about it. And I just kind of like, so it wasn't fast enough to pull anything. But it
Thank
was just like,
goodness.
oh no! I'm so glad there was nobody else in the parking lot of that.
Because then you do that look around. Did anyone see?
Yeah, I know.
And then how awkward is it to literally be hanging off your car door, legs going in two directions?
I know.
And you're still standing on a field of ice, so you're
know.
like,
How do I get up?
standing up again is not the easiest. most
I've done that
graceful.
before. I've done that before trying to get into my car.
Yeah.
And
Pull the handle.
y-
Woo!
yeah, my feet went. And unfortunately, I was still holding the handle, but mine was not slow-mo. Anyway.
Yeah.
So winter.
So,
Winter's
that
good.
was my fun winter story. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, looking like my boss was like, "How are you doing today?" I'm like, "You're lucky I made it." I almost went back inside.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. So we're back again.
Knitting. So, okay, so I was starting to say I'm so excited for today.
Okay.
Because I know Caroline has a finish.
I do.
And since what I've been hearing through chatting and
Excuse me.
Instagram and things, you have been casting on things.
I have been casting on things.
I want to see what you've been working on.
I've been working on lots of stuff. I brought so much stuff.
But let's just recap though, because this is also the start. So, like, up to New Year's Eve, you were starting all kinds of bazillion things, right?
Yes.
And then you're going to be pretty consistent, not crazy new starts, right? Wasn't that?
No. No. So I have my Make 9 for 2019. So
Okay.
those 9 will be cast on, one of which has been cast on already. That was my New Year's Day cast on. I also have a basket of, at one point it was 11 or 12 socks ready to go. Caked. I spent a day. I caked
Yes, I
everything
remember
up.
that.
I've got needles and bags for everything. So I have now cast on 3 of those. And so as I kind of work through those, I'll start adding more socks in, like 1 or 2 a month.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're organized for the year.
Sure.
She's organized for right now.
So right now.
Things
That's
can
right now.
change in
Yeah.
an instant.
No hard and
That's
fast
true.
rules, right?
Yeah, no
So-
hard fast rules.
It's all about being happy with your knitting, right?
That's right. That's kind of like
what
me.
makes me happy, and that might change from minute to minute, hour to hour.
That's kind of like me. As I was sorting out my yarn and making my list of for my new start Mondays, my 52 new starts, I was finding my yarn.
Sorry.
As I was finding my yarn, I was like, I had 52, and I was like slotting them in. So sweater, next week's hat, next week's mitts, then another sweater, so I can kind of hopefully get some of the smaller stuff done.
Yeah.
Well, I've already messed it up. My best laid plans, right? This week is why it's only the 3rd weekend, and I already changed my schedule. But that's all right.
Plans are made to be changed.
I think
That's
a
right.
schedule for that long might be really hard to keep. You might want to just pick them, but not say which week you start
Yeah,
them, and then
yeah.
just kind of like, if you want to do like a random pick.
Yeah,
you may
that's
want to
probably
give yourself
smarter.
a couple of freebie weeks.
Right? That's not a bad
You
idea.
know,
How about
never
50
said
starts?
Because you don't
50
want to
starts?
you don't want to come to a point where you're like, oh, I really don't want to, but I said I was going to, and now so I have to.
I already thought that this past Monday.
You know what I mean?
Why
I
give
know,
yourself
but
free
no,
fun.
it's a goal. I can do it. It's only a year.
Goals are good.
It's only a
But
year.
a year is a long time.
Trust us, we were on a yarn sabbatical for like 6 months.
I know.
I know.
It's a
Well,
long time.
that was ridiculous. I'm
know if it was
not going to do
ridiculous.
that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was.
Well, anyways.
But I found some really fun yarn.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really
Found
good.
some. Oh my gosh! I found some yarn I bought in Rhinebeck, which was 6 years ago.
I think we all have yarn like that in our stash.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yes.
know, from a few
And then
years
I
ago
found some other stuff.
that you didn't know you.
Well, I knew I had, but now when
You're like, what was I thinking?
exactly,
Yeah.
it's orange. I'm gonna buy it.
That does sound like you. It
It's
really
novelty yarn.
Well,
That's novelty yarn. It's fuzzy and
well, that stuff is. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there.
does. Isn't she adorable?
Yeah, I
I
have.
just love the yarn. I'll buy it all.
I know, it doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's crappy to knit with. It's all right. It's orange, it's green, it's yellow. I'm gonna buy it. Yeah. Yeah.
That does make you easy to shop for, my dear.
it's true. She'll love it.
She'll love
Whatever
it.
you give her.
I know.
It doesn't even matter what the actual thing is. Just it's
I
the
know.
right color, honey.
That's
It,
funny.
it's true.
Uh-huh.
And sad.
Absolutely.
And I'm fixing that. Well,
Don't fix you. We like you.
We like you the
Because
way
we don't
you
think
are.
you're broken. So
If you want to work on yourself, that's up to you. We like you the way you are.
that's right. No pressure from us. That's for sure.
okay.
Isn't that sweet? We're just so nice
You
today.
guys
What's
are
wrong
so
with us?
I don't know. It's a new
We're
year.
friends.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's my resolution to be nice.
Be nice. Okay, so you know how last time we podcasted, I was talking about my want to yoga, and I got rid of all those magazines except for the one because I liked her pose, and I was going to try
Did
to
you
do
put that in the video?
Oh, I did.
She-
awesome.
yeah, she did.
Because I
It
didn't watch the
Looked
last.
ridiculous.
I don't often watch our podcasts.
But look at that. Well, I know because we've
Sometimes I do, but
I sometimes do.
Did you buy another magazine?
No, it's a calendar.
oh, I want to yoga calendar.
No, well, not quite. I can make my own calendar.
I
Namaste,
wish I wanted
bitches.
to want to. What?
I like that one.
So
I woke up like this.
So January.
Oh, that's hilarious. Exhale the. What does
I
it
was
say?
gonna say bullshit.
So there we go. And I could try that pose with supervision.
That's awesome.
I may never get out of it, or may
with supervision for sure.
break something.
You know what?
Every month at the beginning of the month, we show the next one.
I think that's what I think we should do.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
That's
month,
good.
just
Do you think I could do that?
No,
No.
not right now.
You know, I could do this as
You-
long. Can I modify it and so like not go over backwards, but can I just do it frontwards?
Absolutely.
$5 says that's another position somewhere.
I know.
So you start.
You know, you
start on the
could-
floor.
I'm sure you could get there, but
Yeah.
it would take a lot of practice.
Yeah.
And flexibility exercises, and I would not try that without,
a spotter.
Copious,
help.
copious amounts of supervision.
Shall we try it after we're
Maybe
done
I'm
recording?
speaking for myself.
don't know.
I certainly couldn't
Maybe
do
all
that.
three of us should try the monthly
Oh,
pose.
good Lord.
Not at the same time. We'll never. I'm stuck too. Who's got a phone?
Whose idea was this?
Please.
Can we call 911 for being stuck in a yoga pose?
Yeah. Send the hot paramedic.
I really don't have a problem with that.
Okay, I just split my yarn and I'm not wearing my glasses, which means that I have regular old people eyes, which means that
Well,
I have to hold it away. Whereas if I'm wearing my glasses, I can put it right up to my face and see it. Okay, did I fix it?
you know,
I think I
almost.
fixed it.
You missing one strand still. There you go. You're good.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you want to know how my day started?
How did your
You
day
wondered
start?
how
Well, you were in bed.
I was in bed. I was in bed for a
It's
nice
always a good way
moment.
to start your day.
And then I got
Standing in
up.
the bathtub or in the car, really bad idea.
So you guys haven't noticed?
Notice what?
You broke your glasses.
I broke my glasses.
Oh! I didn't even notice. Oh my god, you totally did. Oh, Louise.
I know.
Oh no. Did you
That-
sit
Little-
on them?
And it's
Crunchy,
Friday.
crunchy with your feet.
No. Well, no,
What did you do? Do you
No.
have a spare
Well.
pair?
I think so.
Because you need them.
I do. I do. I know. I know. I got up and I know. I dropped them, and so I was hoping it was just the screw came out, but it didn't. The plastic broke.
When you dropped
I
them?
dropped them.
How long have you had them?
2 years.
Because they shouldn't have done that.
Well,
Oh my god, I didn't even notice.
good job for long hair.
Now they're a little crooked.
I know. But see, so that was the big thing, right? Because at first I panicked as I sat there and and looked at them on the floor, and I could barely squint and see them. And I'm thinking, oh no, this is not good. I need my glasses. And then I put them on, and yeah, because now the weight is not even, the side foot that still has the arm, they keep going like this.
Oh, Louise.
And then you know what's like wearing glasses that are not.
yeah.
Like,
It
gets all
affects
wonky.
your
Yeah.
stability.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to...
Well, I'm gonna go this afternoon, and hopefully they can, or buy some Gorilla Glue or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some
Anyways.
E6000. That's what I use on the magnets.
Oh,
yeah.
I've never heard of that.
You can buy it at Michael's. It's the strongest.
Michael's?
Yeah.
I apparently have to go to Michael's.
And you can get it in a very small little tube. It's wonderful stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Oh, I'm so
Anyways.
sorry. That really
So that's
is.
how
That
my
is a
day
bummer.
started. I know.
That is
Bummer.
a total bummer.
I know. And then like 2 weeks ago, I went to go to work at 8:00 in the morning. Had a flat tire.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
No, I am not kidding. Yeah, so that's how
Oh,
my
Louise.
January has started. But what else can go wrong?
Don't say that. Don't say
What
that.
else can go wrong? My car, my glasses.
Okay, well, how about
Sorry.
we all admire my finish?
Yes,
That's where I was going.
let's.
Finished objects.
Ta-da!
I feel like you should stand up
I'm
and
not
do
gonna
a
stand
model
up.
twirl.
No, I'm not going to stand up.
But we can certainly...
Look
So,
at that.
Well, I cast it off on New Year's Day.
That's beautiful.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that I love.
Thank
this.
you. And
Love
I
it.
immediately was furious with it.
As you tend to be with shoulders.
Because it was tiny. It was tiny. And I thought, this is for a child. What am I going to do? And then, so I was angry for about 10 minutes.
I think it was
And
longer
then
than that.
I
we got a few messages. Bleepity bleepity bleep. Bleepity bleep
Can you
bleep
believe
bleep.
the bleepity bleepity bleep? Yeah.
Yeah, can you believe bleepity bleepity bleep?
I was pretty mad. It was a lot of work. And so then the girls calmed me down and said, have you blocked it?
some
and I
smart
said, it's not
persons-
going to block out that much. And Dawn, I think it was Dawn
Yeah.
who said, just pull the snot out of that sucker. And so I soaked it. Like I soaked it in the washing machine and then ran it through the spin cycle. And then I took it up to the guest bed and I stretched it and pinned it to the max. And it worked.
Look how beautiful that is
I
now.
still wish it was a little bit bigger. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but it sits really nicely on my shoulders.
It's beautiful.
So-
The colors look great.
Thank you. I loves it. So this is the Meet Me in the Middle shawl by Katja Gorbacheva. Thank you.
Got it right.
And I was inspired by our friend Jody. Ponytail 47. What's her Instagram handle? Up there.
Yeah.
She lent me hers about 6 months ago to wear, and I showed it off on the podcast then, and I just fell in love with it. And she gifted me the pattern, though it's a free pattern, but she worked her magic and got it to me easily. And because I think there's something you have to do to get the pattern. I don't remember. Maybe it's changed by now. But it is a free pattern. But she shot it over into my Ravelry inbox, and so thanks, Jody. I
here
loved
she be.
knitting it.
And there it
I
is.
loved knitting
All
it,
done.
and it's all done.
And
I
you're
finished something
Congratulations.
Look at you off to 20. And so you finished it
on day one.
day one of the new year. You
Day
had to
one,
finish.
I had to finish. It was actually a
That's
really
pretty good.
great way to start the year.
There you go.
I have to say. So
Time that out for next year.
yeah,
too.
it was
starting
really nice.
that right.
I
Good for
started.
you.
I started the way I mean to carry on.
That's
What's
right.
What's that expression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Begin the way you mean to carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You set
So,
the tone for
I have
2019.
set my tone. I have set my intention.
Very
Yes.
nice.
I like
So-
it.
Thanks. Yeah, I love
Very
it.
cool.
I really love it.
The colors. I'm glad you switched your colors out.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have to say-
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that yellow was not right. And this
Even
is-
though it was.
I love this charcoal color, so it's just perfect.
Yeah.
And I have another ball, and I'm already thinking
Uh-oh.
that Greer shawl, Gryer, Isabel Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly garter and a few yarn overs for
Eyelets
a
and
little
stuff.
bit of eyelets, and it's beautiful. And it's 3 skeins of worsted,
Nice.
mostly which I love. I love that kind of knitting.
Yeah.
So that's, I think I just need to find the other 2 skeins. I think one of them's going to be a one of a kind from Leo and Roxy
Nice.
with the charcoal, and so I just need an intermediate, I think.
There you go.
Awesome. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I think
Very
so.
cool. A finished object. Congratulations.
I know,
Do
thank
you have
you.
any finishes?
I have a couple finishes.
I know. Look at us.
A hat.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
A pom pom.
I like that.
Did you steal that half and half idea from the one I did?
No, it just
Her memory's not that
it
good.
just, no, it's not. No, this just actually worked out this way
Just like mine did.
because
You ran out of yarn?
yeah, well, I'm just using up all my little balls that are left
Nice.
over from my Christmas hats.
I'll model it for you.
It looks
And
good.
you don't have to
The
worry about
pom
your
pom's not
glasses.
actually. It's just
The
sitting
pom-pom's
there.
not attached?
No,
Oh.
and that one's a large, so it's a little
Yeah,
bigger.
this does not look good on me.
It's a little longer.
It is a little longer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Not flattering. Not on
It
me.
doesn't look too bad though.
Not on me.
Okay.
Ta-da! Okay, there you go. It's modeled.
Yeah, I think it looks good. Looks good. So I finished the hat. And then I did a brioche cowl.
Oh, very nice. Was that in preparation for your class?
It was, yeah. So
Smart.
it started out, so it is a one color brioche. And I striped it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I started out just doing one color brioche, knit and pearls. And then I got bored.
As she does.
I just started striping. So you can tell. So it's one color. So look, see how the gray is all gray? There's no, in the dips, there's no different
Surprise.
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one color brioche. And then I decided to stripe it. And then I just mattress stitched it. Because the class was knitting flat. One selvage stitch on each side.
Cool.
And voila, you have a nice cowl.
Very cool.
Yeah, I actually quite like it. I think
Go
I might make
you.
more of them. So that's been my 2 finishes.
Very cool.
Very nice.
Nice.
Congratulations.
They were both New Start Mondays.
Awesome.
And
Look at
they're
you.
finished.
That's amazing.
I know.
Go you.
So I'm trying.
Awesome.
I'm going to work through my stash. All that was stash yarn.
Nice. Nice.
So this, well, I guess it's considered, I mean, I bought it in December, but it's now in my stash as part balls that I need to get rid of.
Right.
So this ball of gray is totally gone now. There's still some of the white left, though.
Doesn't it feel so good to use up every
does.
last
Scrap.
ounce? Oh, that
Yeah.
I forgot to bring something. That reminds
Oh, yeah.
me.
What?
Oh.
Are you going to tell us
Oh.
or save it?
Yeah.
Darn. I'll tell you in a minute.
I
Okay.
have a hoe.
Yay!
Must be a sock.
Yay!
Yes. It could be a mitten.
It could have been a mitten.
It could have been a
could've
mitten, but you don't knit mittens.
You should.
I
though.
do technically have a pair of
Mitten.
fingerless mitts on the needle.
That's true.
They look like sock
Yeah.
cuffs though.
Yeah. Was that the one that we started 2-color work?
Oh no, I
color?
have two
There
pairs
you
of mitts on
go.
the
Maybe
needle.
we
You
should
see?
pull that color work out.
That actually that's a good idea because I would love to finish mine. They were mine were the owls, remember?
Yeah.
And I've only got the cuff.
Maybe we should
Because
do that.
Louise was teaching us how to do color work with 2 hands. So one color in each finger. So throwing and picking.
That's the weekend that this whole podcast
That's
idea
right, that's
kind
right.
of started.
That's right.
I think we should do that. Maybe next podcast.
I
you
will
guys
bring
should
mine.
bring yours.
I'll bring
All right.
mine next week.
I think I know where mine is.
Next
time.
It's not going to be next week.
Okay, yes, back to Adrian's socks.
Sorry,
we got
sorry.
this. We got
They
As
get
we
distracted.
do.
So this is both a new start and a hoe all
Wow,
in
that's beautiful.
one. Thank you.
that yarn.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I
It looks
know.
like butter. It just looks
Oh,
It is cashmere.
delicious.
Oh,
Oh,
you can
see it.
my god, look at that. Oh, it's
Oh.
beautiful.
So this is String Theory Colorworks.
Oh, that's really nice.
I think I need to get me some of that.
It's lovely in their continuum base, which is
Oh,
80%
man.
merino, 10 cashmere, 10 nylon. And the colorway is Hydra.
Oh,
Hydra.
it is stunning.
And
I'm
I
going to show your side with the markers
mark,
here.
Yeah. So I put in an afterthought heel, and I even used like a cashmere mini for.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Oh, those are
for
going to
the heel.
be...
Yeah, those are my luxury
Those
socks.
can be your snow day socks.
Yes.
Snow day socks. That should be a name of a pattern.
These are beautiful.
Snow day socks.
Oh, congratulations. That's
Thanks.
stunning. I love that.
I like that.
Yeah, it's funny. I caked this yarn up ages and ages ago because I wanted to make a stripy slouch head hat, sock head hat. But because the stripes are not actually that big, when I put it into a hat with the bigger
Oh, it didn't
circumference,
stripe?
it did, but they were super
Oh.
thin, and that was not what I wanted.
Yeah.
So I got mad and I pulled it all out, and then I forgot it, and then I found it in a bag. I'm like, it's not cast on sock.
Yeah.
I need to do something with it. So I cast it on.
And
then,
finished
and,
it.
and then just kept knitting and knitting.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often
That's
with me.
beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
Look at that. We've all started off the new year right.
I know.
A finished sock.
This is the year we get our shit together.
That's right. This is
I am
finally.
positive. I am positive that's exactly what you guys said last January.
Hey,
Don't rain on my parade.
that's right. Come on. It's still January. Let
That's
us be
right.
hopeful.
All
Let's be
right.
hopeful.
Let's be hopeful.
Don't crush
So-
our hope.
What I'm saying is that you guys got your shit together last year, and then are you getting your shit more together this year?
Nice, nice save.
Oh,
okay,
Nice
okay,
save.
okay.
That's good.
Okay,
That's
I
good.
like that. I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my haul.
Very nice.
Oh,
I love it.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's very
That yarn,
pretty
I I am in love with self-striping yarn.
We know.
Have I mentioned that, right?
So-
You have.
Yeah.
Times.
I got a little.
It's nice stuff. Adrian has she's got a good stash.
Good stash of it.
Yeah.
You do.
Stripey socks for days.
So
All right.
are we into whips now?
We're into whips. Let's talk about whips.
Okay.
What are you working on?
What I meant to bring that I forgot, because I was talking about using up little bits, was in the last week and a half, I knit a second square on my Cozy Memories blanket.
Yeah.
So I technically have a second little finish.
We'll count. I think we're counting those.
Yes, they
those
totally
each,
count.
They
Each one
totally
counts
count.
as finished. Okay,
Sure.
I finished one, and I almost used up most of a mini skein gifted to me from Verena from last Christmas, and she said it was leftovers from her very first Find Your Fade.
Oh.
So now I have a little memory of her Find Your Fade in my Cozy Memories blanket.
That's very cute.
I love it. And it's got a little bit of
nice.
sparkle stellina in it. It's the first time I've ever knit anything with stellina.
Nice.
And I have a little tiny nugget left. And so I'm going to stripe it in with another mini skein that she gave me so that I use up every last
scrap.
bit.
That's awesome.
Because that thrills me.
Using up.
It thrills me to bits to use up every, like I'm like that with everything. The last of the toothpaste, the last of the shampoo. It's like it's got to be completely gone, and then I'm very satisfied.
But see, I don't do it. I just have that feeling with yarn, and see, and that's how I've gotten into the predicament I am with my yarn. Is that it's just a little teeny ball. I'm gonna keep it because I did that a few years ago. I did all these scrappy dishcloths.
Yes,
because you think you have all these little itty balls, you know, that make up a little bag that you would normally just throw away.
Yeah,
and then you knit them, and you end up with 2 or 3 dishcloths, and you think, I made this like literally out of nothing.
Out of nothing.
And it
Very
feels good.
satisfying.
But then on the other side of that, this morning I was tidying up. Because when I was pulling out yarn to look for sweater yarn, I came across some part balls of classic wool, and I'm like, I could do like a scrappy scarf. I could just do a garter stitch and just use up all these balls, yada yada. And then so I kept them. I set them aside. This morning I was just tidying up a little bit. And I looked at those 3 balls, and I almost put them back on the shelf, and I thought, this is the most ridiculous idea. And I threw them away.
What?
I did. Got rid of them. Done.
Wow.
Gone.
Wow.
And I'm okay with that because look at this.
There's plenty of fresh yarn to knit with.
I know. And I like,
And life
got
is short.
you. That's right.
That is
so
true.
those 3 part balls, well,
Knit the yarn.
Sorry about your luck. I resist and I get rid of mood, so it's gone.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Awesome.
Yep. And it felt good.
Very cool. All right, so what else are you working on?
I'm working on 2 other things. So, my 2019 goal, and this is not hard and fast, but it's what I'm aiming for, is to be working on, now I started with 5 and I have upped that to 6 projects a month, 3 cross stitch and 3 knitting. My cross stitch projects, 2 big and 1 medium small. Knitting is, my cross stitch projects are going to change every month.
Okay.
My knitting projects are not going to change.
You're just going to get her done.
I'm going to get it done, but I'm always going to be working on 3 things.
Cool.
And I'm going to
That's
try
nice.
and choose the next whip that's
Close to being finished.
close to being finished.
Nice.
And then try and work on just the remaining 2 for the rest of the month. And then the next month, add something else in. And maybe if I get to add something else in, maybe it'll be a new start.
Nice.
I like
So.
that idea. That's a really good plan. I like it.
So I am currently working on my second Fibre Friends sock. I put the heel in last weekend.
Look at that.
Yes, we heard about that.
Sorry, you heard about it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I didn't.
Louise didn't hear about
that.
it because the blue yarn started reacting with my my fingers, and I was getting a slight tinge of blue on my index fingers where I was holding the yarn, and Adrian explains that sometimes it just reacts with certain people's the oils in your skin, and so because I have washed the other one and it didn't the color didn't bleed into the rest of the sock. So it's not the yarn, it's me. So when I wear them, I will probably end up with blue heels and toes. But I'm okay with that. Because when I washed my...
Have you worn
and my shoe was blue after.
Oh.
And I do remember that.
It might just be the first 1 or 2 wearings.
Yeah. And you know what? My hands washed, like it washed off my hands immediately. So I'm not overly concerned. So I finished the heel. It's a Fish Lips Kiss. And this is one of the reasons why I was putting off doing this sock, because I really just don't enjoy this heel construction.
That's why mine is sitting.
You know, it's just not my favorite. I don't like the way it fits me personally. I know I could try
my mini heel flap and gusset.
But the thing is that I really like the plain heel flap and gusset. So why not just stick with what I like? I'm willing to try other heels. Like I really want to try that Vanilla is the New Black. I think I'll like those. So I'm going to try those.
That one looks fun.
But it's one of the reasons why I put off doing the sock. So I finally finished it, finally got the heel done, and now I can zip down to the toe.
Awesome.
The other thing,
so you're going to have a finish next time too.
I am. I'm going to have 2 finishes next time.
Because you'll have your another little square. What's the memory?
Well, I'm going to have a big finish next time.
What is
Showing off at the beginning of the year.
Because you all know I said the 2 things I really wanted to finish.
No,
Yeah.
it is.
It's my well mood. So I am in the middle of a row. So because I am serious about getting this finished, I couldn't even finish my row because I couldn't leave it alone. I was too excited to move on. So you're going to have to make do with what you can see here.
So this is
I have
our
shown
friend
it lots
Josh's
of times,
pattern, right?
Josh Mole, it's her pattern, and I have 14 rows left.
Oh, that's exciting.
You are so close.
I'm so close. I have 14 rows left. I'm in the last color mosaic section. So you can see, can you see? There, I'm at the top there. Just stretch out that other part on the other needle.
You've
there.
got all your ends?
Yeah. So you can see there.
Lean
I'm at the
it
top.
forward.
There.
Oh.
Nice.
This is one of my most favorite projects that you've been knitting.
Me too. Me too.
I love it.
So 14 rows left. Now, I have a little bit of a fear
Uh-oh. Are you going to run out of yarn?
that I'm going to run out of this one. I still have to do 6 more rows, including bind off with this color.
Well, you can cast off with any color.
It's a picot edge, which I'm not doing. I'm not going to do a picot edge. I was going to, but then I looked at how much yarn I have. I'm never going to be able to do a picot edge. And so I figure what I'm going to do is, because I'm halfway through this row with using, this is Lichen and Lace Amber colorway. The purple is Adrian's yarn called Undertones, and it's kind of a mix. It's got a little bit of the mustard tone in it. It's called Payday, and it's by
Joma?
It's by Joma. She just changed her name.
Oh, did she?
Suburban Yarns. She's out in Vancouver, Victoria Island, Canada. Vancouver Island, Victoria. There you go. And it's beautiful yarn. But this is all I have.
So do you want to do your cast off?
Well, what I'm going to do is I think if I'm going to cast off in this color, I'll have to add an extra row and then cast off. Because of the way the pattern works.
Okay.
Because it's 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows, picot bind off. Right?
Okay.
So if I want to bind off in this color, I'll have to knit and I'll have to fudge it a bit. So what I'm going to do is the next time I go to knit, so after this round, I'm going to weigh it. I'm going to knit the row and then weigh it again.
And there's no more increasing?
Oh yeah. Every row
is still increasing.
Every row increases. Yeah. So
can you see your face? Oh yeah, they're still increasing.
Can you do more of this, or it's probably
no? I can't because the way I'm in a color work section.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So
if you were doing Gert, well,
the thing is, I'm sure I can finish the mosaic section.
Okay.
I'm sure. I just think it's going to be that bind off row that's going to be a problem.
Would you bind off in the lichen and lace if you had to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine,
Yeah.
right?
I think that would be nice because it'll match the top. I mean, the top is that color.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I could even do a couple extra rows. I suspect I'm going to have lots of this. So.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic.
Anyways, so yeah, I'm almost done.
So we can expect to see
So
you wearing
can expect to see, that's the goal.
Yay.
I have a very busy few weeks ahead, so I'm going to do my best. I may still be working on this next time, but I'm not adding in my third project until the beginning of February.
Nice. That's a good plan.
Yeah. So if I finish my sock, I can pick up something else.
Look at you.
I know.
Do you feel organized? And
do I feel organized? I'm not sure that I feel organized, but I feel
satisfied.
I feel
maybe
a little less anxious about the number of whips that I have because I feel like I have a plan.
Yeah.
Right?
Having a plan.
I feel like I have a plan.
Isn't it?
And I don't intend to not buy yarn. I don't intend to not buy cross-stitch stuff. It's just that I'm going to try and be thoughtful about my purchases. I'm going to be try to be thoughtful about my starts and really concentrate on enjoying what I have already and finishing up.
Nice.
That's kind of what I'm thinking is now that I've been finding all this yarn, I really want, well, at least if I feel like if I start it, then I'm using it.
Yeah.
And I really
That's what I feel like with my cross-stitch
don't
stuff.
have any urge to go buy yarn. I mean, I will. I'm not saying that I won't.
She's always got an out there.
Because
it's true. But I think it's a good...
Because I do have to get yarn because we're starting at the Tin Can Knits, the Strange Brew Cowl. So I do need to get yarn for that from Knit Stitch. So I will buy. And if we go to, yarn trips or whatever, festivals, I'll buy something. But not crazy. Until September. I am basically holding it till September. And then I haven't planned any new starts for September for the rest of the year because I'm hoping that that'll all be brand new yarn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm going to use my stash knit for most of it until September, and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully I have fabulous yarn. Brand new stuff.
That's exciting. So what are you working on?
I'm working on
Starts with a
hat.
H and ends in an at.
Because I got to use up all those part balls. So yeah, I just cast on another hat. Chunky
and you
hat.
like knitting hats.
Well, I do. It's mindless. It's easy. It's quick. People love them.
They're useful.
And it's going to get rid of that big bowl of yarn over there.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
You're going to get through all that yarn?
Oh, easily.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty bulky stuff.
That could be done in 2 weeks
if you didn't get shiny.
if I kept going on it. And I'm also...
Hey, that looks a lot like a sock.
It is.
That's your dad's sock.
It is Dad's sock.
Hey.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is my knit night project. So he'll get it. I need to measure his foot. I need to get Mum to measure his foot because I forgot to do that last time I saw him. Whip out my tape measure and, measure his foot. So I got to get the measurement, but it's coming.
Awesome.
But I did have to say, it sounded like you the other day. I said these words out loud and I'm like, oh my God, did I just say that?
What did you say, my friend?
I kind of said something like, oh my God, this ribbing is taking forever.
Wow.
And then I immediately thought, oh no, I didn't say that out loud. No, I take it back. But
oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Doing this ribbing all down the leg and down the top of the foot,
it's a lot.
Is
I know. I'm actually wearing my rainbow socks today, which I did ribbing all the way down the leg and across the top.
Yeah.
I remember these socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I complained a lot about these socks.
Yes, you did.
They're very comfortable. I wear them all the time. But the knitting part,
yeah,
a little frustrating.
And that's the part that's keeping me going, is that it's going to fit well. It's going to fit better.
Yeah.
That
That's
springy
it.
snugness is really nice. So.
Springy snugness.
That's
I
a
like
that's
that.
a great description.
Springy snugness.
Great description.
So
full of the words today.
You are. Springy snugness. I like that. I have to go back because I'll forget that in a minute. And it can be terrible when I get old, I tell you. But yeah, I'll think about, she'll have
We'll
to.
all help each other.
I'll have to think about that as I'm knitting it tonight. Think, oh yes, the springy snugness.
And then you're grateful that you're doing it.
That's right. It'll work. It'll end up, finished product will be super fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you have a lot of bags still sitting here.
I do. I've got a lot of...
New starts, works in progress.
Okay, so 4 of them are new starts, not including the hoe that I finished. So I had 5 new starts, and I have a
You
continuing.
came in with a lot of bags today.
Yes, I did. All right,
All
so
right.
let's start with this one. It's a bucket from my needlecraft.
I love those bags.
And guess what I keep in here?
Really beautiful.
That's right.
Oh, it's coming along.
All right, let's
Holy doodle.
Look at those white stripes in between those colors.
Wow.
So I was right.
Oh,
in
are we
here.
off the camera?
We are off the camera.
Look at that.
Nice.
Pull.
Look at that.
Yeah, so it's just shy of 5 feet right now.
Wow.
And so this is where my little marker was from the last time. So I did all this.
Ooh.
Which really, when you look at it, goes, that's not really that much, but it felt like forever. Like, am I done yet? And then I measured it. I'm like, I'm
Because
not even
it's
5
a
feet.
tube. Because
I know. So it's really twice as much knitting.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
So I still have another like 2 feet 2 inches. So I still have 26 inches. Does that number sound familiar there, Caroline? 26 inches? Wasn't that what you had to add?
Oh, yes. Oh, Umaro. It was like endless 26 inches. 26 inches, 26 inches. Oh, yes.
So, yeah.
Look at that.
But it's coming along and it looks
And
good.
you love it?
I do love it. I really can't wait to wear it.
Mine is right there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes.
And if we get this big snowstorm that they're predicting this weekend,
You're going to need it.
I'm going to wear it.
Nice. So, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's nice. This was so nice of you to dye all the yarn.
Yeah.
That was a really lovely surprise.
I'll say.
And when
I
all
have
of
to hook for a
us,
couple years worth of Christmases, so.
and when all of us get our skirts
Oh,
done,
be quiet. Yeah.
Nudge,
Maybe
nudge,
that'll
wink,
be
wink.
the next thing that I add into my queue.
There you go.
see, you know what? If you work on this scarf, I will find my Fibre Friends sock and I will do a fish lips kiss heel.
Okay.
And I will send you bleepity bleep messages.
I'm pretty
as
sure
doing
that
it.
you have both heels done.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
You're at the toe of your second sock. Yes. I'm sure of it. Because we've had this conversation before.
Pretty much every time we talk about that sock.
Why do I think, maybe I'm just so traumatized from doing the heel.
You just have to
I just
find
can't.
them.
I just have to find them.
Stay tuned. In an upcoming episode this year.
Yes. Hopefully this year. Yes, I will find them this year.
You will find them and you will finish them and they will be glorious.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll finish the socks. You'll finish
And I
your
will
scarf.
finish my scarf.
And-
I will get a good start on my scarf.
Okay.
I'm only on like the 4th stripe, and mine are a little. My knitting is tighter than yours. Mine is going to be smaller. Mine's going to be narrower.
Cool.
But I really like the gauge.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that it looks okay.
And I knit mine's a really loose gauge.
Yeah,
Oh, I love mine. Look at it.
it is
It
beautiful.
looks fabulous over there, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, I got more.
Okay. Okay.
Keep it
Carry
coming.
on. You know what? I gotta pay attention a little bit.
Never took.
Nice bag.
I know.
Look at those drawstring bags.
I know. They're lovely. So this was another new start. This was a kit that I bought from Knitterly Things, which is the lady that does all my Rainbow Sock of the Month. This was not a Rainbow Sock of the Month. This is one of the other ones that I bought from her. It's called As You Like It.
Oh, pretty. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
that's really nice.
And so I put
like-
in a heel
look at
last
that
night.
Color is bookended.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
like that.
So, yep. I've finished my gusset decreases. My 8 rows of gusset decreases. Finished those this morning, and now I'm tootling down the foot. So so I got another sock. This was
Tootling.
tootling.
I like that word,
See, I
tootling.
told you I'm full of the words today. So and this was a new cast on too. So like,
You've been like knitting like crazy.
seriously, it was that 1 week I had off before.
Yeah, everything's gonna now come to us.
Grinding halt.
Halt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid
So,
work.
Stupid work.
That lets you afford to buy the pretty yarn.
I know. It's a catch-22.
It is, isn't it?
And then this sock you've seen before. This one I started one of my Christmas Eve socks, I think.
Yeah.
But this is Hermione by Nomadic Yarns.
Oh.
But I've gotten a fair amount done. I'm actually past the point where the heel goes, so I've decided to put in an afterthought heel. So now I'm just knitting like crazy for forever until I have a nice long tube. So yeah, it's looking good. My first Delina, which I love. It's been fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty. Very
It's very pretty. It's very pretty.
So that's my Hermione.
I can picture tonight.
And I've been listening to Harry Potter on audiobooks while I knit, so I've gotten through the first one and I've just started the second one. And
Do you know what Eric and I are doing tonight?
what?
We're going to Budweiser Gardens to see the Harry Potter.
Oh, with the orchestra.
Yeah,
Very
with the
cool.
orchestra.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Cool.
cool.
Yes, I'm quite excited about that.
Awesome. So, December 30th, I'll tell this story in 2 parts, but December 30th, I was going to Sarnia to feather your nest. Terry was having a Flash Your FOs, little party at her shop. So I took my snood and, because I had bought yarn from there and finished that.
Yeah.
And so
you
I just
have bought a lot of yarn.
I have, but that's what I finished. And so I decided I should have something on my needles that was yarn from that shop. So I started something new.
Yes. And okay. Does it have mohair in it?
It does. So this is from one of the Hugh Loco kits I bought.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh.
So this is another Hitchhiker Beyond because I love that pattern and I just love wearing it. Give this a feel, girls.
You know, I'm so glad you showed this. I am so glad you showed this. And you want to know why?
Can we take it
man.
out? Oh my gosh, you guys have to see this.
Yes.
Look at this.
So that colorway is
Wow.
the Kelpster
Look at that.
and this one is Hoarfrost.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's just
Man.
beautiful.
Now, were these kitted together or did you pick them?
No, they were kitted together for me. And so this is a mohair and the other one is a merino cashmere silk. So it is just stupidly squishy and lovely.
That is.
Okay, so you know I bought some at the same time as
Yes.
you. Okay. And I was going to knit Birds of a Feather.
Uh-huh.
But
Well,
now you're rethinking?
Then I started thinking about it. That is not the kind of shawl that I wear.
No, it's not.
It's just not me. It's a beautiful shawl, and I wanted to knit it because it's a beautiful pattern, but I will never wear it. Never. And that is a lot of money to spend on something that I
Yes.
will never wear.
Agreed.
So I thought about shawls that I do like to wear. My favorite shawl, my favorite shape was always the Less is More shawl that I knit with 2 skeins, a fingering weight, Malbrigo that you gave me.
Yeah.
And I thought I have 2 skeins
Yeah.
and I've got 2 skeins of mohair. I have plenty. I thought I would do this
You could totally do that. It
and
would be
make
beautiful.
that shawl,
Ah.
and I would wear it
The
every day.
snap of it.
I would wear it every day,
Yes, you would.
and I would love knitting it.
Yes, you would.
It's win-win. And so I think that's what I'm going to do.
There you go. Can you imagine?
I think you should.
This is
put it to your
beautiful.
throat,
It's so
like it's just-
like it's so soft. It's so soft.
Yeah.
And
And
the
I love how
color
it
is so
changes the
beautiful.
colors. Like,
it just mutes everything.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just. Who knew that it would go from this to that? And it's just
It's just
so
lovely.
pretty, and it's so lovely to knit. And I don't normally knit with 2 strands like that. It's not a commonplace thing for me. And I've had no problems knitting 2 strands. I've had no problems with the mohair. It has been lovely from start to now.
It's
So we better
beautiful.
do a shout out to Tracy, who kind of encouraged us.
Oh,
Tracy
motivated
and Bella
us.
puts mohair with everything, and it was really her, and that's why. And then Noelle started doing it, and
And now
now
everybody's
we're
doing
we're all
it.
doing it. Of course, I've never knit with mohair ever. I never considered myself, but this is much more me.
Yeah.
lace, the lacy open mohair on
No,
that
I
bird
see. I would
feather.
never do that either with the mohair. But
never
mohair
wear
with
it.
something, it's just,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
So that's exciting.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
That is
Thank
nice.
you.
That was a good start.
Yeah, that was
And
a good start.
I did something I don't normally do. I went up a needle size.
Oh.
I should, but I almost always use whatever's called for in the pattern because I'm like, because I'm such a tight knitter, I kid myself into thinking that my gauge is the perfect gauge because I'm totally such a liar. Like, it's totally not true, but that's kind of where in my head that goes because I'm not a loose knitter. I know, it's totally outrageously stupid. I'm fully aware of that. And then I always complain because everything's smaller than it should be.
I am exactly the same.
Thank you. Because I think
I
my gauge is perfect.
I know.
This is why we're friends. Because we both think
I
we're
keep
perfect.
going down needle sizes and convincing myself that I'm a loose knitter. I'm not that loose anymore. This sock is smaller than the first one. Because my knitting has gotten tighter over the last 5 years.
You need to do some yoga.
Exhale.
Exhale the bullshit.
What is that? Yeah.
Exhale the bullshit. So this particular pattern, which I've knit before and I loved what I made, calls for a 3.25 millimeter needle, and I went up to a 3.75. I went
It's
up.
beautiful.
So when we
It's lovely.
block it out, it'll be all.
Oh, it's going to be so nice.
I know.
You know what? You've just made me think of something. I can't remember which yarn it is now, but part of my yarn that I've organized over here, I wrote down whatever day I'm starting it, I was going to make a hitchhiker out of it.
Oh, cool.
Because I like making hitchhiker, but I've never made a hitchhiker beyond. So maybe I will just do a hitchhiker beyond.
There you go. Nice. I like that. Switch it up a little bit.
I know.
All right.
All right.
And I have
what else? Here's
one
another
more.
bag.
One more new start.
This is the Hawaii bag, right?
My Hawaii, beautiful Hawaii bag. Isn't it gorgeous?
Mistake.
So this is my
That is a nice bag.
New
That is
Year's
nice.
Day start.
Good job we have all these holidays
I know.
to justify new starts.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
That's right.
It's all good.
So,
Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
yeah, I know. Just because I want to.
Oh. That's the one you swatched like hell for.
Yes. Where's my back of the...
Very nice.
This is your Holst,
Yes.
the coast.
There we go.
Can I feel it?
I'm trying to find the front. There you go.
Doesn't it just make you want to touch it? Oh,
I'm actually shocked that you're knitting with that.
Yeah, me too a little bit.
I love it.
That is really nice, but this is not you.
Not-
This
no.
is not you. Are you
There's-
going to be able to wear that?
I think so.
There's no
Let's wear
cashmere
a shot-
and no
a shirt
silk
under
in
it.
here.
There's no cashmere. It's because there's cotton here.
Yeah.
You have very dainty, delicate
I
skin
know.
that requires cashmere.
It's
so-
lovely. It's really
I love
nice.
it.
Yeah. So I'm just...
You're stepping outside of your comfort zone.
There you go.
And you're liking it or loving it,
I'm enjoying the knit.
but you're not the yarn so much.
The yarn is fine. I'm holding it double, and I'm getting actually almost perfect gauge, so which is really nice. I think it needs to be washed. I think
Okay.
it will make a big difference once it is washed. So I'm just gonna knit the stupid thing, and I'm gonna knit the whole thing.
Yeah.
and then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I have a question. So when did you gauge swatch?
Yeah.
Did you wash it?
No. But that's okay.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. My gauge swatch wasn't quite perfect, but now that I've got more of a swatch, it is actually perfect.
Perfect.
Yes.
It will be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Shush, lady. Seriously.
Is that it for you for whips?
Is that enough?
Do you have more?
Well, I'm
No,
like,
that's it.
you keep pulling them out.
I
I don't know if
know.
you got any more over there. Jesus.
So yeah.
a sweater. You know what? I really want. I feel like this is the year of the sweater.
This is the year of the sweater.
Year
It
of the
is
sweater.
because
How many-
I originally said I would only ever have like 1 or 2 sweater quantities in my stash at a time. I'm a liar now.
See, why do we say these things?
Because we are foolish and
Yeah.
optimistic.
Optimistic. That's right.
Optimistic.
We start off with good intentions.
Yeah.
And then we go, woo.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay,
right.
so sweater. So that says, what are your...
That's my
Make nines?
Ravello. Yes, it's one of my make nines.
I think I'm knitting my hair.
That does not surprise me. I have a bit of a surprise.
What?
It's not actually from me. I'm just the delivery girl. But this might just be for Caroline.
Oh, yay! Yay,
I'm a
yay,
delivery
yay!
girl.
Oh my God, look!
That's from
my
Dawn,
God,
isn't it?
Dawn!
Yes.
Oh my word! Okay, so
I think she's happy.
story. I was in Michael's, and I was with Sarah, and I have wanted to make one of these forever. And I was buying more yarn, and I had all the yarn in my hand, and I sent a picture to the girls, the five of us, so the codependent knitters and us, we're all on
And Noelle.
And Noelle.
a what?
And Noelle.
Noelle.
Oh, yes, of course. And I'm like, and a what? And
And a
Noelle.
partridge and a pear tree.
So I'm sorry, the six of us. You know what? Noelle usually ignores us. Because these girls, and sometimes I have to ignore them too, because these girls are chatty.
It is nothing to come up, like pick up your phone at lunch.
And there's like 150 messages.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So sometimes I mute them for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I think Noelle mutes us all the time.
I think she checks it like every 3 days.
I know. She's like, yeah. Okay.
And then
And there's like nothing important. It's like, should I buy this yarn? I think I'm going to do this. Why do you do this? Yeah, I'm
know.
hanging out with Lisa.
It's
I
chit
just
chat.
do it.
We're
It's
having a
just-
little visit. And so I sent them a picture and I said, look what I'm going to do. And Dawn said, oh, well, you can just have mine. She says, because I hate it.
Well, I think
Well,
she has a
she
really
Doesn't
hard
want
time.
it. She doesn't like to wear it against her skin
Yeah,
because
she's
it
got a
is
really, really
it's classic
sensitive
wool. It's
neck.
100% wool. It's it's real wool. And Dawn, it's beautiful. I love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. I'm gonna
That's
put it on
nice.
right over top.
So you
at
are
it.
set. Heaven forbid, I shouldn't even say this, but if we get this massive snowstorm I'm talking about, if the hydro goes out,
I love it.
you'll be like all snuggled in
Okay, so
knitwear.
now I'm gonna have to knit Dawn something.
There you go.
Something in like merino cashmere. Something.
She has sensitive
Something.
skin just like you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dawn, it's
She's
beautiful.
delicate.
You know what? This is one of those ones that I can wear
Yeah, you could wear
Yes.
that way.
way. Look at it. It's so nice. I love it. There, I'll be all casual and
Look at you.
there.
Look at-
I am shawled up.
You are good.
One front, one back, we're good.
That
I'm
is
covered.
So,
I
Dawn,
love
you did
it.
a great job.
This is one that I can like Kathy, my sister-in-law, she wears hers over top of her coat.
Yes.
And it
Oh,
looks beautiful. And I have a spring coat that I can totally do this with.
Nice.
I
So-
admire. You see somebody, sometimes you're downtown, you stopped at a red light, and you see like this very fashionable woman walk by, just that has the hair,
I
the bag.
want to be one of
Yes,
those women.
totally. And she has this like nice black coat on and then a big shawl over it. And you just sit
Yeah,
there and go,
I
oh,
know.
I want to be her. Yeah.
I
so now you can.
I totally touched a stranger the other day. Like I totally, I know. This was so unlike me.
Where were you?
I had taken Sarah for an overnight
touched a
trip.
stranger.
Okay. And so we were at breakfast the next morning. It was brunch the next
Okay.
morning. And it was kind of like a buffet brunch. And there was this woman and she was wearing like it was a wrap, but it was like it was a circular one, like a bolero wrap that you could pull it down.
Yeah.
And so her shirt, like she was wearing a turtleneck and it came down to about here. And it was the most beautiful sea foam, blue-green, and it had like ribs, like horizontal ribs, pardon me, in it. And it was just beautifully knit. And I went up and I'm like, did you make this?
Cop to
She
feel
said,
it.
well, yes, I did. And I said, I knew you were a knitter.
It was love at first sight.
We had a little chit chat over the omelet making station.
That's
So it
hilarious.
was really funny.
Nice.
But
So,
you can only do.
Dawn, I love it.
Could you imagine? You can only do that with knitters, right? But if you had gone up to somebody
So, I
and
know.
who they'll be like,
Why are you touching
no.
I'm touch me. I probably shouldn't have touched her, but I couldn't help myself. It was really bizarre because normally I'm not a toucher or a hugger.
But you just had to.
Yeah, I'd had to. So, are we done whips and stuff?
Done whips, yeah.
Okay, because I have a couple of surprises too.
What?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
For us?
Yeah,
What?
I know.
I like surprises.
Again, not
Okay.
for me.
What?
Oh.
Okay,
Not me,
so
more intrigued. What's going on?
I received a couple of things in the mail.
What?
Okay, now this first one came all the way from Malaysia.
what?
I know.
Oh.
So we have a very special friend, a very special viewer who lives in Malaysia. She's originally from South Korea. And she is a member of, I know she's a member of the Friday Off the Grid group, the cross stitch group. She is a stitcher. And so this is how we met, first of all. Her name is Diana. And I called her, I was talking about her on my other Friday video. And I think I said Diane. I don't think Diane or Diana is her Korean name, but I have a feeling that we as English speakers probably could never pronounce her name. So that's why she called herself Diana, I believe. So Diana and I have been chit-chatting on Instagram for quite a while now, and we've become a bit friendly. And
Friendly enough to touch her?
friendly enough that if she was wearing a knit, well, she actually learned how to knit. She went to a local yarn shop and she took knitting lessons and learned how to knit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Recently. Nice. And she's knitting a beautiful shawl for her mother.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I know.
I love stories like that.
And I'm getting hot. Okay, so Dawn, I'm going to put this very carefully.
With the
Very carefully.
with the pile of love.
With my pile
yes.
of love. Okay, so Diana recently started trying something new. And so she said, would you like some of what I'm trying? And I said, why, yes, I would. And she said, maybe I should send some for the girls too. And I said, oh, they would love that. So I opened up the package and the very first thing I pulled out. So just so we're clear, the next 5 minutes or so are going to be very clean. No rude jokes, no rude humor. So Diana, if you want to make sure that Una is watching so that we can have a little thank you to Una. Una is her daughter.
Hi, Una.
And she sent us some drawings.
I love this.
She wanted to gift you guys a drawing. Her playing at the park with her friends. She insisted to include this as I was wrapping the box.
Aww.
So, Una,
Look
thank
at that.
you
That's
so
lovely.
much. It's so sweet.
What a cute.
And then
look at this
she
one.
drew us a picture of her favorite dinosaur.
I love dinosaurs. That's fantastic.
So look what came all the way from Malaysia, all the way to Canada.
Oh,
Thank
that is
you.
Thank you
Can I-
so much.
Can I see these pictures
Aren't they
right up
sweet?
close? Oh my goodness! Look
That's
at the
fantastic.
tail and
And all the
look at that spine.
the spine.
Isn't
And
that
he is a
adorable?
smiley dinosaur.
Isn't that lovely?
Una, thank you. Oh,
Aww. Oh, she looks
look
like she's
at
having so
that.
much fun.
Look at her and her friends.
So
Swings.
Diana sent us also a
sweet.
lovely card. And if it's okay with you, I'm actually going to read it. I'm going to read it out if that's okay.
I think we should display.
Dearest Caroline, Adrian, and Louise, I'm a huge fan of Fibre Friends. My name is Diana, aka Django Sam. That's her name on
Okay.
Facebook. From South Korea, now based in Malaysia with family. I have 2 children, Yuna, who's 4, and Minjun is 3. Minjun is a little special as he has a rare disease that has no cure at the moment.
Oh.
My world turned upside down and I'm going through a rough time. But you guys have given me so much strength and motivation. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Bless you, Diana.
Aww.
Diana's a lovely soul. And it's, you know, we're obviously in different parts of the world. So sometimes when I wake up in the morning, there's an Instagram message from Diana. And then when she wakes up, there's a reply from me. So it's kind of been fun. So we met because she was a stitcher, first and foremost. And so Diana tried her hand at dyeing silk floss, silk thread.
Really?
Oh
Yes.
my word.
So she dyed an entire skein of single ply silk embroidery
Look
floss.
at that.
This one's for me.
Oh my goodness.
Now there's she put some nice packaging things in here. So this one's for you.
Shocking. Look at that.
Diane.
That's beautiful.
And this one.
Oh my god. Oh, just feel
This
that.
one's for you.
Wow.
So it is single ply
Look at
spun
these colors.
silk.
That's amazing. This would be really pretty
Isn't
together.
it beautiful?
All
Look at us
three
covered in-
together.
Yes.
It's
Look
beautiful.
at the tones
I know.
in
The
there.
shine on it, and it feels
All
so
the way,
lovely.
all the way from Malaysia.
Malaysia. Oh
That's
my
beautiful.
goodness.
Isn't that a special
Thank
gift?
you.
That is a super
Wow.
special
Isn't
gift.
that amazing?
You trying to make me be a stitcher again?
Well, some of us are trying. Now, I didn't read you the back of the note. But since you made that comment, I hope you guys enjoy the small gift. I dyed some spun silk. Happy stitching. Once in a while. So she knows you don't stitch a lot, but she thought maybe this might encourage you.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's single ply. I mean, it's, so I have plans for it. This might be my birthday start.
What? Okay.
Very cool.
Not Death by Cross Stitch. Long Dog Sampler, Castles in the Air.
Ah,
I
yeah.
might. I'm not sure yet, but isn't it beautiful?
That's stunning.
Diana?
It is stunning.
Diana, that I am
Wait,
at a
we got her
loss for
stitching again.
words.
So you could probably
you.
double it up if you wanted to do a larger count, or you could do a nice small count, 1/1, with one strand.
That's
So,
beautiful.
Oh,
Just
this.
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's enough to do a big design.
Oh,
That's gorgeous. Color.
I
Diana.
know. It's just
This is a gorgeous color.
This is well, this is the best. I mean, really.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry for your luck that you didn't get this
Sorry.
color.
Yes. Sorry.
All right.
This. I'm just. How do you dye this?
I don't know. But she figured it out, and she was making some. She made a whole pile of them for herself, and she kept sending me pictures. Look at this, and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. And she said, "Do you want some?" Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to follow her. I'm gonna have to find you on Instagram, Diana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
it's
Just
beautiful.
gorgeous.
So
you.
that was the first.
Oh.
That was the first bit of stitching kindness.
Wow.
Happy mail in our mailbox.
I want
That's
to
some
use this.
seriously happy mail.
Yep.
people.
This is amazing.
Now
And
the
I like,
second
I
one.
don't know, the pictures are pretty. I love
I
these.
know. Thank you, Una.
I know.
Isn't
I
that
think-
cute? It's so cute.
That's sweet.
I love
I know. It's adorable.
And I
It's
like-
exactly like how my daughter used to draw too, which I love.
so sweet. Yes.
Look at the eyes.
I know, and
The boys have-
everybody's smiling and having
I
fun.
know. It's just so cute.
What?
Boys have square bodies and the girls have triangular bodies. I love
Triangle,
it.
'cause it's a dress.
I know. I love it.
And they have, she's got eyelashes. And she's got,
Beautiful.
oh, I know. I love it.
It's adorable.
I love it.
Awesome.
So that one I knew was coming because we had talked about the she wanted to know whether you guys would like some. So we had been talking about it. Then this arrived at my door, and I thought, what is this?
What did
and
I
then
order?
I read the address, and this was a complete surprise from our friend Shawl, Jelly Bean Stitches,
Oh.
down in the States.
Yeah.
And she sent this, and if Canada Post had not had its little backup, we probably would have had it in time for Christmas, but it was a little bit delayed. And I haven't opened anything in here. I saved it. So, this is like Christmas.
Oh my goodness, Cheryl.
Let me see. I have to make sure I get this right. I'm assuming this one's for Louise.
That one's the easy one to figure
That's
out.
the easy one. This one is for Adrian, and this one's for me.
Oh.
There was a Christmas card in the bag that I did open up because, well, it was addressed to me. So I opened up that. But I haven't opened up anything else.
Oh.
So, Merry Christmas, Cheryl.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas,
Cheryl.
Thank you.
I'm actually kind of glad it was delayed because what a way to brighten a
I
January
know.
day, right?
That's right.
So,
this.
this was just
so cute.
so sweet. Oh. So, look at, she knows how to put together a package. I mean, aren't we lucky?
Seriously.
Oh.
Chocolate.
First Malaysia, and now
Chocolate.
We
We
So
are
there's
so lucky. Rose
sweet and fruity,
lemonade.
caffeine-free infused. Ooh, that looks really good. So,
Look at that blue mini. Look at
the
that.
tea
Tea,
and a little chocolate and a beautiful
is?
mini.
Oh, mine is
This
yellow.
is going
and
in my
green
cozy
and
memories.
It's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love that
I
color.
love
There might be a
this.
theme today.
Oh, I
See,
love that
don't
color.
people know us?
Uh-huh.
Look at
Apparently.
this.
I know.
like this.
Okay, I'm opening.
Okay, we're gonna open.
Open.
Look at. Oh my gosh!
Look
Oh.
Look at this! Wow, Cheryl! This is beautiful.
Look it.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Oh,
gorgeous.
and it's got stitching. It's
Oh,
got
it's
little.
beautiful. Yeah, she's
That's
done an
awesome.
embroidery stitch there with her machine.
You
Look
have
at
a
that.
winter theme.
Mine has a winter theme and not a Christmas theme.
And she said that in the card, and I
Yeah.
forgot to. I forgot to say that. She did
like
that
this.
purposely for you. And look at the snap closure at the top.
That's adorable.
Oh, that's nice.
so pretty.
Cheryl, it's
Oh.
a beautiful bag. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is beautifully made.
Cheryl, you know what?
That
I
is beautifully made. I love that patchwork.
so
That is
cute.
beautiful.
so are all those individually
Yep.
stitched?
They're all pieced together.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
she stitched all that together because you can feel the seam. Feel that? You know it's been individually
okay. Yeah,
pieced
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of work. This is a lot of work, Cheryl.
Beautiful. Thank
Look at the
you.
beautiful poinsettias.
This is gorgeous.
Stars.
Look at all the
Gorgeous.
mugs
Look at
I
you.
have.
Oh, that's so
Look at the
cute.
Snowman mugs.
That is sweet too.
It's
This is so
adorable.
nice.
And you know what? I know exactly. I'm going to start using this like today. Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Because it's beautiful. And remember I said that for once I'm going to take my own advice. And one weekend a month, I'm focusing on Christmas knits.
Yeah.
All
there
year
you go.
long.
So
Now
your Christmas
I have
projects
a
can go in there.
bag.
Christmas socks, Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good
It's
idea.
such a nice bag.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I love it. I love the snaps.
Super cute.
Yeah. Isn't that nice? Cheryl, thank you so,
thank
so
you.
much.
Aw.
Can I have a peek at close up look at yours?
Yes.
Look at this. Do you want to look at the nice Christmas
I
one?
do, actually.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
cute.
See, hot chocolate mugs,
Yeah.
snowflakes. This
Yeah.
could represent this weekend.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's smart sewing. She put interfacing in
that.
yours because it didn't have the with the piecework gives it stability.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it didn't need it. But this one
I
because
love how
yours
you can
doesn't.
just feel.
And so it gives it some stability to the bag.
I like
It's-
that.
Yeah, it's
With the blue
it's
snaps.
thoughtful sewing. It's nicely. They're
So
just beautifully
Gorgeous,
put
eh?
together,
It's
Yeah.
so sweet.
and they feel nice.
now,
Mm.
Adrian, you have an empty bag.
You have an empty bag,
Can't have that.
Cheryl.
My
thank
mission,
you so
and
much.
I choose to accept it, is to fill the bag.
That was so kind.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Thank you, thank you, thank
We
you.
have such nice viewers. Did I actually?
We
Did
do.
you? Did I show you guys this bag? I can't remember if I showed.
I was
you
admiring
guys,
it downstairs. Yeah,
or if I showed the
Yeah,
Friday
that's
night
beautiful.
our Facebook group.
that's nice. That's one of Cheryl's, right?
No, this is Mary that watches
Oh,
us.
you're kidding! Oh,
She
that's
sent this
beautiful.
to me,
Nice.
but I don't think she didn't make the bag.
Awesome,
Like,
Grammy.
oh yes, yes, she
Respect
did.
your knitting.
Respect your knitting, and it
That's
has
nice.
flannel, which
Nice.
is nice. Is this like not the best Canadian bag?
That's
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
Beavers and lumbered.
In Buffalo plaid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
axe. I know.
With
I love it.
thermoses and axes. I
So
love
it
it.
is now. I know. Isn't it funny? I love it.
That's nice.
I like the beaver with the mustache.
I know. They're also. I love it.
That's
This guy's
hilarious.
got a beard.
I like the mustache.
You like the
a
mustache?
beaver with a beard.
See?
Jokes.
Stop! 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 Okay, so this is. Look at the plaid. The plaid. Look at the
Distraction.
plaid.
Distraction.
Isn't it nice? And it's so nice and cozy. It's a perfect winter knitting bag. I love it.
It's
It has little
gorgeous.
handles on both sides.
very
Mary,
nice.
I absolutely love it. It is my sock knitting bag now.
Nice. Very
We
nice.
are so lucky.
We
have
are.
to say we have got
Totally spoiled.
fantastic
And we have
viewers.
really talented friends.
We
do.
do.
I want to know how Diana dyed that silk.
I want to.
Clever.
Okay, but now I have a
friends.
serious question. This is so fine. What do I do with this? Like, how do I start? If I want to start this, how do I wind it?
Right. Okay. So a couple of ways to handle it. Probably what I'm going to do, because I've gotten hanks from Silks for You, which is a company in Australia. And so what you can do is you can find the end that has a tie around it. Okay.
Okay.
And then you leave that, and that's going to be at the top. So you're gonna hang it from the top there, and you come to the other. Can you take that off and I'll show you?
Exposed.
Stop
I have
wearing
to.
it. And so what I might do is cut all the way through the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
It's still too long to stitch with. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In order to stitch with, I would cut it in half again and use that length. I wouldn't probably use a length longer than this to stitch with. But in order to start using it, I would cut it in half at the bottom. I would leave those ties together at the top. And then I would start taking small sections of it.
Okay.
Like about, you know, this much. And very carefully, while holding on to the top, I would pull those out. Okay? And then keep smoothing the other side so it doesn't get all.
Can you do it for
start
me?
to get tangled. I can do it for you.
This
And
is
then you put those individual groupings
Yeah.
onto thread tags of their own.
okay.
Yeah.
Like what's the kind of knot that you pull it through and then you loop the ends through. And,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And then you can actually
I do know what you
keep
mean.
it. You can keep it in that knot loop
Yeah.
on a thread drop, and you can pull one strand out.
Yeah.
From the front,
from the knot.
from the
Oh, you
front
can do
loop,
that?
you just take one strand and you
I didn't know
pull.
that.
It'll come right out, and the rest of it stays on
Stays put.
on
Nice.
the holder. Yeah,
Okay.
and so you do that for the whole skein, and that
Okay.
way everything is in
Neat and
manageable lengths.
Yeah.
But it's still neat and tidy
Nice.
and
Okay.
corralled.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
just like gives me a panic that it's gonna get all.
I can do it for you.
Okay.
Let me do mine first, so I don't make any mistakes on yours.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
been a
this is
while
really-
since I've done it, so
That's awesome.
Wow.
Very cool.
yeah. We are lucky. That
We're
was
very,
fun.
very
That was really fun.
That was very
This
fun.
is a good start to the new year.
It is.
We've got
Yeah.
finishes.
Guess what's next?
What's next?
Acquisition.
Oh, acquisitions. I don't think I have any. I don't.
I also do not have any, so Adrian is going to
No.
be taking over this entire segment of the show.
Yes. I
We
am.
can always count on Adrian.
That's right.
Isn't that a little sad sometimes?
No,
But
it's
the
not
yarn is
sad.
very happy. So.
The yarn is okay.
It's not sad.
All right.
No
So,
guilt.
I did mention that I went to Feather Your Nest December 30th.
Yummy.
Ooh.
Sorry. Squirrel. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
So I went to Feather Your
Yes.
Nest December 30th, and we did our flash art FOs and all that sort of. And in the middle of the back room, she has a work table, and it was filled with yarn and covered with paper because she was launching a new yarn line that she's now brought in. And so we had to sit and wait until she gave us the go-ahead, and then she said, okay, go ahead and rip off the paper. So you had like 15 women standing around ripping paper off and then manhandling this pile of yarn. She brought in Hue Loco on her Phyllis sock base.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, was it nice or was it, Yeah.
It was nice.
Shut up.
I'm going to assume it was nice because I think she
Well,
bought
I'm gonna assume it was
pile
nice,
of
but
it.
oh,
There's number one.
Okay,
Ooh,
This is
that's
called
nice.
Moss.
That's not you.
it's
I
me. So when she gets tired of it, it'll
Yeah,
eventually
no.
make it my way.
That's
No.
beautiful.
I can be
And then
Ooh.
this is Wood Nymph.
Oh, I
Over
like
your
that.
That's nice. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And
Look at
then,
the green in it.
oh, I bought another Moss.
Okay, another moss.
And I bought another Hoarfrost. Because I love this color, but now this is on a different base. This is their 75-25 sock base.
I like that.
And then, oh yeah, it just keeps coming, people, really. This is called the New Yorker. So I
my
bought 4
God.
skeins of this. So this is the beginning of a sweater quantity. So I'll be adding in something in.
That's really
Let's
nice.
show one up.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
super beautiful, like, gray and brown neutral. It's
Yeah.
speckly
Look at the
awesomeness.
specklies.
So I could do some either gray or brown stripes in that, and it would be
Wow.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yes.
Look at that.
So she brought in 4 of each color, and oddly enough, all 4 of these ones kind of was like jumped into my arm. I'm like, all right, well, hold on to these. And so I'm trying to...
So was everybody doing this, ripping off paper, then like...
Yes. There were
grabbing.
like 15 women all like ripping off paper and like, ah. And people were like holding yarn, and then you'd see someone put something down, and another hand would come over and grab.
Because so you didn't want to put anything down because you knew it would be gone.
No, nothing.
Wow.
Nothing got put down.
Well, this is they're all...
Oh,
Oh
and
my
do you
gosh,
think
there's
I'm done?
more. There's more.
And then...
This is really nice.
So, these 3 may become a shawl. I think that might be nice together. A super speckly shawl. And then I decided that this will either be socks or, because I found this, I found some mohair. That together might be a really nice... I'm a huge fan of one skein shawls, so, because...
And I'm not. I like 2, at least.
See, I have a short, fat neck, so I like long, skinny shawls. Because otherwise there's just like...
Look at
even
that.
this cowl neck is almost too big around my face, because I get swallowed up by it, so I need nice, small stuff.
That is really
And then
nice.
for some reason, the mohair was on...
Some reason, I don't know. For some reason.
Some reason, because I liked it.
It was
I
on
have
sale.
no
That was the
self-control.
reason. The reason is the sale.
The sale.
There was we had a sale that day. And so you can't say, there's nothing, I can't go wrong with gray
That's going
mohair.
to go with everything, right?
So I'm
That's
sure I
nice.
can find something to put that with.
How about this?
Somewhere in my collection.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
But it will be...
But it's now in my possession, and that makes me happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really pretty. Well, you did well.
Yeah.
I'm glad, because, it would be a shame to drive all the way to Sarnia. Not
It
see
would have been
anything.
a total shame.
And not
Complete
see
waste
anything.
of a day.
Really.
Yes,
Waste of
absolutely.
gas. Yeah.
To go visit friends and hang out and be social. Yeah,
forgot
that would have
one.
been... no, I don't. Not forgetting anything, sweetheart.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you had a great... I think there's more.
Not from that day, no. That was it that I bought that day.
Oh, that was one day.
That was
Yeah.
one afternoon.
That was like an hour and a half.
That was like...
To be perfectly honest, I think we were there for about 2 or 3 hours, but we didn't start shopping until like 2 hours into it. So really.
She put you off. She made you hungry.
She
Oh, yeah.
built the anticipation.
We waited for like a lot of people to get
smart
there.
saleswoman.
Yeah, and then she made us all sit in a circle and show our FOs and stuff like that, which was lovely. I love seeing everything. And we just sat there looking at this table covered in paper.
Uh-huh.
And we were like, we know there's yarn there. And it's so funny. As soon as we ripped it off and it was Hue Loco, and I had actually said, like, in conversations with Dawn and Lisa prior to this, I'm like, I bet you it's Hue Loco. And Dawn's like, you're right! And I'm like, I'm a winner! It was ridiculous. I was very pleased with myself. I know.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally.
it looks like you had a very fun day there.
Yeah, it was a very fun day.
I had thought, Terry had mentioned it to me a while ago, and I was planning on coming until I was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Lisa didn't end up making it out that day too. She was feeling ill and wasn't able to make it.
yeah,
But
I was on the couch.
And then afterwards, Dawn and I went to Burger Rebellion for burgers, and they were closing that day at 3, and we walked in at like 5 to 3, and we're like, we can't get a burger,
no.
and they're like, no, we're closed. And I'm like, but. So we went to another little restaurant near her house, and I had like a full turkey dinner. It was fabulous. I was like, that's awesome. It's really good.
Nice.
And their stuffing reminded me of my mother's stuffing. And it made me very happy. So it was actually a really, really good meal.
That's sweet.
Yes. So stuff did show up in the mail. So first one that showed up in the mail is totally legit. This is my December 2018 of my Rainbow
I
of the
like
Month
how
club.
you're already
Shush.
justifying it.
Oh, I like that.
This is called Log Cabin Life.
Oh, it does look like that. It has
Yeah.
a rusticy,
Yeah.
autumny feel, doesn't it?
Yeah. So this is the last of my Rainbow of the Month.
The girl that's been dyeing that, she must be glad that it's done too. How can you come
Oh, no,
up with...
she's going to keep going.
Is
Adrienne
she?
just hasn't bought into it.
No, so she's not doing another
she's
Rainbow
not.
of the Month.
Well, because
no.
how many more rainbows? Every time you pull this
Funny-
out, I keep thinking.
Funny story. So she announced that she wasn't doing another year-long Rainbow of the Month. Instead, she was going to do a color of the month. So each month would be a particular color, and then she would either do like a gradient or speckles or different colored like tonal stripes or whatever in that color. So she was going to do something in a single color in that month, and each month would be a different color.
Okay.
I decided not to opt into that club, mostly because I have so much yarn.
And you did Leo and Roxy.
Yeah, fully aware that I'm like foot in mouth because of so much. Yeah, whatever. That's not the point. And then I just got an email yesterday. She's like, apparently I'm not done with rainbows, and she's launching a new rainbow color.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and I was so good, and I didn't buy it.
Wow. Because I'd be like, oh my gosh, how many, I mean,
I have to have
how
it.
many
have it.
versions of rainbow can you do?
Well, so far there's been 25.
Wow.
That's
Apparently,
amazing.
I just don't have that creativeness because I'm thinking rainbow. Well,
That's because you like orange.
yeah, maybe, maybe I'm a little narrow-minded.
Because earlier today you were like, blue.
She says, I found some blue yarn, and when I was cleaning out, and Adrian's like, you got a whole bunch of blue yarn. And she's like, no, that's indigo.
And I'm like, not all of it, sister.
That still looks blue to me.
Yeah. All right.
What am I doing with blue yarn?
And so you did mention that I did buy the Leo and Roxy
Yeah.
6-month subscription to their sock yarn.
Did you get the first one already?
I did. I got the email.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I ran down last weekend and picked it up.
Let's see.
Oh.
Isn't it lovely?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Shit. Shoot.
That deserves
we
a
have-
shit.
should we have
I'm
joined that?
totally jealous.
It's lovely. Like, it's so rich and tonal and
That
Oh
is
my God.
nice.
surprises everywhere. So this was in the bag, and then it also came with a little mini, random
that's
mini.
so cute.
So I'm like, oh, I got plans for that. And then it comes with a little, because I bought the 6-month one, I get a little notion, and so I got one of the digital row counters. What?
Oh,
I know.
cute.
Isn't that cute?
How did we not get in on this?
You're
Money.
pokey?
Yeah, we're trying to. You're right. Okay.
Yeah,
it's-
me too.
It's all right.
As I was saying to Caroline on the drive here, this year's the year of saving.
Yes. It's okay.
I hadn't started that yet when all this was coming.
It's
These were all prior purchases.
that's right.
That's right. They're all actually last year purchases. Well,
Still
okay,
2018.
except for this one. No, wait.
Because you went to the store to buy this, to pick this up.
Yeah, but I ordered it in December.
Yeah, I know. But you physically went to Little Red Mitten to pick up your kit. So you were in a yarn shop.
Oh, I didn't buy anything that day.
You didn't?
No. This is all mail stuff.
Oh.
The mail is also my kryptonite. Everything is my kryptonite, apparently. This is a skein of nomadic yarns that I just haven't been able to get. It's another one of their Harry Potter colorways. This is called Mischief Managed. So it's based on the Marauders map. So and
That's nice,
It's
too.
a really lovely neutral, lots of browns and speckles and grays and
That's
stuff
nice.
like that.
Lot.
Yeah,
That's nice.
it's really nice. And this one I find is hard to catch on her updates, and I caught it and yoinked it.
That's
Well,
beautiful.
Yes,
You know, if it's hard to get,
exactly. Then it must be what I'm
Then-
getting.
then, well, exactly. And
Fear of missing out.
That's
Yeah.
right, me and my FOMO.
That's really
oh, it's
nice.
Okay,
sparkly
I'm done.
too.
You're done?
Ooh,
Can I
it's
touch
sparkly.
the Leo and Roxy? It is sparkly. That's Selena.
It's sparkly.
Hey, well, isn't that nice? I forgot I did that.
I know. When you hold it,
When you
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. When it
Yes.
was this way, you
yeah,
can't
there's
see
a
it.
little teeny bit of
But as
sparkle
soon as you
in
laid
there.
it down
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
you can see it sparkle.
Yeah,
80-20 sock. This
That's-
feels like 420 yards.
yeah, it's nice.
Socks with that? Hitchhiker Beyond?
I have no idea. I can't make plans like that.
Of course not.
I
Maybe
changed my
we
mind.
should start something like,
They would make
You-
amazing socks, though. I think they would be really pretty as socks.
you should say, you just got this yarn, so cast it on and knit it. First thing in, first thing out kind of thing.
I'm out of needles.
That's a really plump.
That's bad for you.
That's a plump fingering.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That's really
That's really
nice.
It's an 80-20, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
80-20s are usually a little plumper.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you. You have had a busy knitting.
Yes, I'm exhausted.
You've been acquisitions.
On the bright side, I did do a
starts,
lot of
finish.
knitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at all those socks you got
And a
going.
lot of acquisitions.
I have to admit, I'm a little jelly of this yarn.
Sorry.
I love it.
Well, you know what? There's no yellow in it, so I can get over it.
Okay.
She cannot.
I will,
This is
I will
totally-
keep knitting my sock.
That's right.
That I
Stay
also
focused.
love. I love
Stay
my sock.
focused.
You know
That's
what?
right.
I have a lot of beautiful yarn at home. I really do.
Look
Yep.
at this mini. That's right.
All right, that's all I got.
All the
I'm done now.
Very nice.
That's good because I don't think I could take any more. I have we're having a hard time sticking to our plans, aren't we?
No, I'm not.
No,
That's
no.
okay.
Sorry, yeah, that's
We're
good.
good.
You've got your projects. You're
Uh-huh.
gonna get whips done.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through my stash.
I'm going to go and get my Knit Sister scarf out.
That's right. We can do this. We can do
Maybe
this.
I'm not
because
even,
this is
maybe
the
I'm
year.
not even going to wait until February. As long as I keep working on my sock and finishing up my
Mermaid.
Josh's shawl, then maybe I'll put a few rounds in my...
Because if it storms this weekend, a scarf would be kind of a thing to knit.
I am...
Is it snowing yet?
Yeah.
No.
So,
No.
as far as my shop,
Uh-huh.
um,
Shop update.
I don't actually have a shop update today because I am working really hard on doing a shop update for the middle of next week. And I'm actually going to put out a video.
Oh, cool.
For your shop update?
For my shop
Showing
update.
all your new stuff?
Yeah, because, you know, it's I think it's a lot easier to show off the bag than with my poor photography skills on the Etsy site.
Pshaw.
Yeah, and I'm planning on having a wide variety of bags to offer, and I'm going to
That's
have
exciting.
some larger bags, like the size that you've got the Hawaii bag. So approximately
I like
this size. It's actually
Now,
this one's a little bigger.
Not. I don't even want to say this
Don't.
because you guys are gonna like get all giggly. But I like. But I like
You like big bags?
big bags.
I do too.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I like
I
this.
like big project bags.
Well,
Big
the thing
project
is,
bags.
and I
That's
cannot
right.
lie.
and
I'll be
I'll be honest with you.
You
They
like
take more work
Well, of course.
because they're bigger, but it's also they take more material, they take more time to make, and not everybody, they're not cheap, right?
Yeah.
Like
No.
they require time and effort, and so the price has to reflect
Sure that
what
does.
they're worth. And you know, not everybody can afford that, and so it's difficult to justify spending time that I have making project bags that might not sell.
Yes.
Right? And so I can't make a ton of them to put in the shop when I know that, you know, what sells
Are
well are no sock totes. You know what?
Are your
I'm
like this size?
the wedge tote. Sock totes sell well, but I don't love making them.
Ah, well,
So
that's like kind of
Kathy, when
factoring,
she
right?
has time and she wants to make a few, she'll make some. I have one. I'm doing a custom order for one, and I'm not really accepting any more custom orders. So, big shout out to Misty who wanted a Canada sock tote, and I'm making one for her. But
That's it
no, it's not necessarily it
for now.
But I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of custom orders, and so. Oh, she said to say hi to you guys, by the way. So hi,
good.
Misty.
Hi, Misty. But I think it's good that you're offering bigger project bags because if you want to do like
The majority of my customers are cross stitchers,
yeah,
and
well,
they
then.
want the flat totes. So
Yeah.
I sell a lot of flat totes.
Well, then
So I
that's
make
what you've
some
gotta
wedge
do.
totes that are the mediums, and I make a lot of cross stitch totes. So if you see a fabric, what I'm going to do when I do the shop update, if I've used up all of the fabric making the bags, then it's going to say it right in the listing that I only have 10. This is it. But if I have more fabric, then I'm going to leave the heading open. And if you really want a wedge tote made out of it, then you can feel free to message me. And I might put up a few pre-order buttons and make a few that way. I am going to pre-make some large bags. I'm planning on making 4 or 5. And I'll list those, and I'll have the option if the first one sells and I know that I can make a couple more, I'll put them up as pre-orders. So
Awesome.
that'll be
Sounds good.
probably Thursday of next week, and the video will be going up on my cross stitch channel, which is called Off the Grid Needle Arts on YouTube.
Excellent.
Awesome. Very cool. That's exhausting.
That was a lot of work.
You okay there?
It's a lot of stuff.
I know. Isn't it
take
fun
me-
though? This is so fun.
It took me 20 minutes
It
to pack
is.
up so
I
I can
always-
get out of here.
I know. I always missed you guys.
I
Missed
know.
you too. Yeah, it's been
I like-
a busy couple
We
weeks.
need we need to really try to get a 2-week schedule back again, I think. But life
sometimes
happens.
it's just hard.
I know it is.
Sometimes it's
And
just hard.
well, actually, we do pretty good considering we've got 3 people's busy
Yeah.
schedules
Yes,
to work around.
that's true.
Yeah.
We do. But
Yeah. Well, I'm back to not working on Fridays. Last Friday was an anomaly. It was a special day event that I had to go in and run, but I'm not working Fridays anymore, so
good. So maybe.
life might be a little bit more regular until, work throws another spanner in the works.
Yes.
And all of a sudden my
Well,
schedule goes sideways.
yeah.
But
That's the way it
you
goes,
know how I
right?
roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Super. Well,
So,
this has been fun.
It has been fun.
Wow.
And we're good to
Happy
go,
knitting,
I think.
guys.
Happy knitting.
Happy
yes.
Happy knitting to you guys.
Happy knitting,
Happy
everybody.
knitting. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, guys.